That's where we begin tonight at 10 with 1 in 8 women in America facing a breast cancer diagnosis in their lifetime. Here in Oklahoma, where we rank near the bottom in women's health, the situation is even more dire here. Kevin, it's 1 in 6.
In recent years, women at our state capitol have been trying to reverse the damage, passing legislation to require health insurance companies to pay for more specialized breast imaging.
But we found many Oklahoma women are facing huge bills for the scans they thought would be fully covered.
The average cost for a diagnostic mammogram is $1,200. That's the kind of imaging a doctor might request when they want to take a closer look: breast ultrasound, mammogram, or MRI.
So I was diagnosed at 32, 10 days before my birthday. I had a 5-month-old daughter at the time.
Emily Vargas was diagnosed with breast cancer in 2022. She had 6 rounds of chemotherapy, a lumpectomy, and 20 rounds of radiation.
Yeah, it was a lot.
Cancer treatment went on for months, a nightmare she hopes to never relive.
I have an MRI once a year, and then I have a mammogram once a year. So it's alternating 6 months. I'm doing one or the other.
But this year, she canceled her breast MRI because of the cost.
I got an estimate probably a few weeks after I scheduled, and it was an email, and so I opened it and I was like, okay, that's almost $1,300.
The objection, that'll be the order.
In Oklahoma, the legislature passed a law several years ago requiring 100% coverage of breast MRI, no out-of-pocket cost for patients.
Contrast-enhanced mammograms, diagnostic mammograms, molecular breast imaging. It can be MRI machines, it can be x-rays, it can be any number of things. If your doctor orders it, then it is 100%. No out-of-pocket, no copay, it's covered.
Representative Melissa Provenzano authored that bill and another last session, expanding coverage to more types of breast imaging.
We need doctors to determine our health care, not companies.
The fight is personal for her too. She is a breast cancer survivor. You may remember Representative Provenzano was in the midst of treatment for a highly aggressive form of breast cancer, HER2/neu, when the governor vetoed her bill. The state Senate overrode the governor's veto.
You would have been dead in the 90s with this type of cancer within 5 years. And so I can't wrap my head around not advocating for women for that type of care. You know, it's why the law exists.
To be clear, the law mandates all diagnostic breast imaging be paid at 100%. So why are women like Emily Vargas getting big bills?
Self-funded plans that do not have to abide by the state law.
State Insurance Commissioner Glenn Mulready tells us self-funded insurance plans, which cover about 60% of Oklahomans, don't have to follow state law. In his business, those health insurance plans are regulated by the Federal Employee Retirement Income Security Act of 1974, ERISA for short.
The ERISA plans are not held to the state laws and mandates that the state legislature passes.
Self-funded health insurance plans follow only federal guidelines. State law does not apply.
So when our lawmakers pass a law at the state capitol that says this is the law in Oklahoma, it's really for only about 40% of Oklahomans. 60% of Oklahomans covered under self-funded plans, their plans don't have to follow the law.
Yeah, and that's a good way to put it. Don't have to. Now, they still may, but they don't have to.
We asked the insurance commissioner if he could compel insurance companies, which operate in Oklahoma, to follow the law of Oklahoma.
The insurance company is your employer. So if the employer isn't covering that, that's really who folks should be going to. They don't have to abide by those state mandates. And so as far as our ability to pressure employers to do that, we really don't. We don't have regulatory authority over employers.
His advice? Appeal to your employer, which is not particularly helpful for women like Emily.
It's so frustrating. It's like I have to have these scans. Like I'm not just gonna not have them.
So the Vargas family will save up so she can protect herself from a breast cancer recurrence.
I have a 3-year-old that I have to be here for her. So I'm trying to make sure I'm doing everything the way it's supposed to. You're so smart.
Emily found a breast imaging center in South Oklahoma City offering a cash pay option for a breast MRI. It's $500. So instead of appealing her claim and waiting for a decision, she's opted to get the scan and pay cash.
It is a solution, but Representative Provenzano tells me that was not the legislature's intention when they passed this law.